Welcome back to Bates Technical College English Directed Self-Placement. Let's take a look at some samples. My name is Lori Keller, and I'm the Dean of Instruction. I'll be walking you through the samples today. Remember, we have 6 classes to choose from as your first English class at Bates. Reading 89, English 89, English 90, English 91, and our 2 college-level English classes, 175 and 101. First, let's take a look at a Reading 89 sample. Press pause on this recording and read the 2 paragraphs below. Now that you've read these 2 paragraphs, let's look at some questions. Here are 3 sample questions about the paragraphs you just read. Press pause on this video and answer the questions on a separate sheet of paper. Now that you've answered them, let's take a look at the answers. Do they match your answers? Maybe this is a good English class for you. Make a note and let's go on. English 89, reading and writing, includes samples such as these. I'll read the first example. I had a time when success was in middle school. I was one of my teacher's fave student, and I like science. It was one of my favorite subject. I used to be able to leave class few mins early and go to lunch few mins early. I got good grades in that class, but now I wasn't always a school person. I only like some things. Like now, I'm struggling, but I am going to try my best to do the work I can to get a passing grade, all that matters. Press pause on this recording and read the second paragraph to yourself. Now that you've read this 2 paragraphs, what do you notice about these samples? How does this compare to your reading and writing confidence level? Some things to note about English 89 samples include that the errors made in the previous samples were run-on sentences, spelling and grammar errors, use of everyday language instead of academic language, and a simple vocabulary. The strengths of the previous examples included creative ideas and use of emotion and authenticity. Is this the best English class for you? Make a note and let's go on. English 90 samples. Again, I'll read the first one and you'll read the second one to yourself. As I arrived at the school, I was so scared because I didn't know what I would find and I didn't know anybody, and it was a boarding school with students all over the country and away from home, which made it even more difficulty. As I was packing, I didn't want to forget anything and at the same time wanted to pack everything. Everything that I was packing was 2 pieces of each. My uniform was something I won't wish to wear again. Press pause on this video and read the second paragraph to yourself. How does this compare to your reading and writing confidence level? Some things to note about English 90. The samples made in the previous examples included a couple of spelling and grammar errors, comma splices, where you have combined 2 independent sentences with a comma, use of everyday language instead of academic language. The strengths of the previous samples include more complex ideas, details to support ideas, and increased vocabulary. Is this a good English class to start with? Make a note, and let's go on. English 91 samples include the following 3. I'll just read the first one and let you press pause and read the next 2. Have you ever had the unfortunate pleasure of going to battle for money that is rightfully yours? That is exactly what happened to me when I applied for unemployment. Easily one of the most strenuous situations I have been a part of. It was an over 4-month process of my life. Fighting for my unemployment made me mature because overcoming hardships makes us more resilient. Press pause and read the other 2 samples to yourself. What do you notice about these samples? How does this compare to your reading and writing confidence level? Notice that in the previous passages, it include use of passive voice or ing words, grammar errors, unclear topic statements, and mixing pronouns and verb tenses. Strengths of the previous passages include strong vocabulary, complex ideas, and emerging academic writing. Is this a good English class for you? Make a note and let's move on. English 175, to remind you, is a 100 level, college level English class that will help you graduate with your certificate or degree. English 175, Professional Writing, focuses on business and technical writing skills. Here's a sample English passage that you can read yourself. Press pause on this recording, and if you'd like, go backwards and review the other class samples as well. How does this compare to your reading and writing confidence level? The strengths of the previous passage include clear message and topic statement, no spelling errors, supportive evidence and examples, development of a theme, and clear conclusion. If you're ready for English 175, you'll have independent competence with written communication and research for professional documents, proposals, estimates, and business plans. Is this the good English class for you? Make a note and let's go on. English 101 has a video that we'll watch together. Thanks to the team at South Seattle College who shared this with Bates Technical College in 2020.
Good fit for you. Let's first look at English 101. When we interviewed English 101 students, they said the English 101 classroom feels independent. Students determine the focus of their writing projects and ideas. The English 101 classroom is best for students who are self-reliant learners and feel ready to confidently navigate college-level writing projects and discussions on their own. English 101 students work independently by managing 3 to 4 large-scale writing projects that are between 3 to 10 pages in length and varying complexity. English 101 students also work independently by reading and analyzing academic text to identify main ideas and create arguments. Finally, English 101 students work independently by developing writing across multiple drafts and revising and editing with little instructor guidance. Please note that this course provides limited grammar and punctuation instruction. Students are expected to have a strong foundation before entering this class. This doesn't mean you have to write grammatically perfect papers, but you should be able to recognize and fix your grammar and punctuation errors without a lot of instructor help.
So you saw in that video that college-level English composition requires confidence about topic selection and research, the production of 3 or more large writing projects, reading and analysis of academic texts, peer review, making suggestions and edits of other people's writing, and writing revisions and independent edits. Is this the best class for you? So to recap, there are 6 English classes that you can start with at Bates. Make a note of which one you think is best for you. After this video, you'll get the chance to answer 2 different questions about your reflections and your confidence level. Which English course is the best for you? Explain with examples. And what do you want to accomplish and why is this important to you? Please explain. If you have any questions, contact your technical high school counselors or your Bates career specialists at the emails below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in English class.